Welcome back, guys. This is me, Cold Card 2018, and we are going to be doing a Formula 1 stream tonight. We'll see how long we go for. Let's just load in and we'll go from there. What I want to do... Alright. That is an awesome looking screen. Alright. Now what I want to give a go of first is let's go to Breaking Point. And then once we do some Breaking Point, we'll go to Career and we'll just work our way through it. Alright. We'll just start challenging if it's too easy, because I normally play between 55 60. Just start challenge. If it's too easy, we can go to hard. So let's do that. Start Breaking Point 3. Alright.
Previously, in Breaking Point.
I'm going to mute myself while it talks.
Your car. Alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes. That's what it's all about.
Aiden, listen.
Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me.
Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 Championship.
What about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Devon Butler spins. He's out.
It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us.
Done.
I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter?
Callie Mayer becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race. Here she comes. But there's contact between the two Connor Sport drivers.
Aiden, are you alright? It's just another Butler.
The two Connor Sport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon.
What is Aiden playing at? Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
Enough! It has to stop. Understand?
I must take care of the business, Callie. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
That's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
I didn't choose this, Casper.
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist.
Coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay.
You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies.
I'm sorry if I was ever.
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
Aiden's out. I heard.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
Is this a team order?
It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
And to the checker flag for one final time. That is some race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Connor Sport, I'm sure, will be very delighted with that one.
Alright, well that was a interesting introduction, or intro, but not bad. So let's see who we're playing as. I don't know if we play as the son or the daughter. Fresh off the nail-biting finish to their 2023 season. Alright. Alright, let's advance and see what happens. Every time there's some dialogue, guys, I'll just mute myself so you can listen to it. And then we'll see. I guess I'll upload this to YouTube as well, guys. I guess this will be part 1 of the Breaking Point, however long this Breaking Point little campaign goes for, I guess, or
Well, here
story,
we are then, the
whatever we
final
would
day
like to
of
call it.
pre-season testing here in Bahrain.
It's been good, hasn't it, so far, Crofty? We've seen all the teams out there putting in the miles, putting in the laps, and we come away from it still not knowing who's going to be the team to beat. It looks super competitive as always.
Now, you're not wrong, Ants. Red Bull and Ferrari have looked impressive, as expected, but it's Connor Sport that have really been the talk of the paddock so far this week.
Alright, guys.
Okay, Aidan, we've got some great data over the past couple of days. We're all really happy, but let's make this a big, strong finish, yeah?
Yeah, copy.
Right, we've gone with a brand new setup on the car here, so just use this lap to get accustomed to the change.
Right, let me just change breaking point difficulty. What I wanted to change was my assists. Braking assist off. Alright, I have it normally load off, so we'll just see how we go with off. Alright, let's just continue. And let's go.
Once you feel like you're happy enough with everything, you can come back to the pits at any time to end the session.
Broke a little bit too early there. Probably
sounds good.
Probably could have gone a little bit
I'll leave it
longer.
up to you.
Alright, let's just do a lap or two and then we'll head back to the pits. Alright, need to brake a bit earlier through that corner, I think.
Oh, isn't it good to be back, Aidan? I've missed this.
Yeah, you know me.
Alright, this is...
Just getting back into the
I
swing
haven't
of
been on
things.
Bahrain for a while, but I do love Bahrain. Bahrain's a nice track. Seems to flow really easy. The only corner I sometimes struggle with is this corner here. Just never seem to get my braking right. But when we do I want to do a full season at some stage, either in the career or you can go to Formula 1 World, you can do a full career of the qualifying and the practices, everything all together. So once we do that, it'll be good. 2025 season. Starting in Australia, which I will be honest, I'm not very good at Australia. I always seem to struggle. Australia and Japan, I seem to struggle with the most. Out of all the tracks I've done, those two definitely are the ones I've seemed to struggle with. I haven't done every track in the season. I've only done like maybe 14 out of the 24.
Right, we'd like you to push it on this next lap, please, mate.
Can do.
It's a bit of a bad thing. Time to beat a minute 38.5. I think I beat that just last lap, didn't I? Let's just see how we go. See if we can beat it. Need to get used to my car. Are the wheels still the same? Oh yeah, it is. That's good.
Okay, mate, let's have some feedback on the car, please. How's it feel?
We're a little bit wide.
Yep, sure thing. Car's feeling great.
Yellow sector, not the best. Just didn't get my corners very well. I don't think we're going to beat it this lap, but we may. Fuck, I went wide because I thought he was going to hit me. Well, I don't know what the hell, if this, is this meant to be a race or whatever it is, because if not, he's meant to, if this is like some sort of practice session, isn't he meant to let me past? If not, we'll have to go around again. Oh, we're off the track, fuck off. Alright, we have 4 seconds to go, can we beat it? Yep, we got it. Right, let's go around again and return to the pits.
Stuff, mate. We're seeing really positive data from that run, so just when you're done, bring it back into the pits.
I knew I'd beat it that lap. I didn't know. There was a few times I didn't think, but I normally get a faster than, I think my fastest looks like a minute 31 or a minute 32, around there. Might be a minute 33. Normally that's what I get per lap in qualifying anyway. don't know what tyres
Okay,
I've got
Aidan,
on.
everything's looking good so far. Car's looking great, and so do you.
And I think this is the 11th team.
This car is a rocket ship. You guys have made a beast right here.
This is meant to be the 11th team in Formula One, this Connor Sport team, which I guess is in place for Cadillac for next year, which is going to be... What do you all think about there being an 11th team in Formula One? I think you'll be okay. I don't mind there being an extra team. My only concern is... I guess my only concern is just some of the smaller tracks, how it's going to go. Like Monaco is already a very tight track, and Monaco was just last weekend, guys, for those who have watched it. But clearly 2 more cars on the grid is just going to be just a bit more challenging, but if that's how it is, it's how it is. No one's changing it now. Cadillac is coming into Formula 1 next year. Does the pit limiter do it automatically? I haven't changed it yet.
I've already told Casper, let the car
I'll
run a
mute
little
myself while
wider
they
out of
talk
turn
out.
4. You can really extend the track there.
I don't know. We're already pretty close to track limits at that point.
Well, you're leaving time on the table, sis. Just let it run a little wide. It's all
Yeah,
good.
but you're not the one behind the wheel, Dev.
We might be pushing our luck with the steward, so I'm going to have to side with Callie on this one.
Ask Casper, he'll agree with me.
Yeah, they're here now. Just give me a second. Devon, just a man. So we look through the data, and if we adjust the ERS harvesting rate, we should see some improvement on those turns.
Told you.
Right, okay, settle down. Got someone who wants to speak to you all. Right, they're listening now. Davidoff.
Good. Well, so, as your new team owner, I thought it only right that I check up on my investments. And I'm glad I did. Casper's just filled me in on the lap times. I just wanted to say, well done. I'm impressed. But Red Bull's numbers are better, so there's still room for improvement.
Well, now we know what we're up against. I'm sure me and
Callie,
Aidan could...
don't have time to chat. All I wanted to say is that I'm expecting great things from our drivers this season. We all are. Just don't let yourselves down.
And no worries, Dad. We're all over it.
Good man. I'll fly out to Bahrain as soon as I can. Ciao.
Well, he's right, you know. With times like these, we could be real contenders this season.
Alright, let's see. Oh, we've gone to... We were just here. We are in Italy. I always get the name wrong on that.
We had an incredible start.
So
to the
I'm not
24
going to
season.
try and pronounce the name
Better
of the
than
track.
any of us could have imagined.
And do you think any of that was down to Davidoff Butler buying the team?
Undoubtedly. I mean, Davidoff had a way of pushing people's buttons to motivate them, as he would call it. Besides, both his kids were a Connor Sport, so if there were any disagreements, which there were, he could be very...
persuasive. He would always get what he wanted. Why do you think I sold the team to him at the end of 2023?
Alright, let's go see what this is all about. You're the boss. Throughout the course of Breaking Point 3, you'll not only control the drive, but also the Connor Sport team principal, Casper Ackerman. Alright? Next, department events. During these visits to the team data centers, Casper will have to make difficult decisions covering a range of topics during department events. Alright? Department events. How you choose to respond to these events will have a direct effect on many things such as your performance and reputation. They may even affect bonus objectives for upcoming races. Alrighty.
Hey boss, got a couple of minutes.
Davidoff has arranged for a luxury watch brand, Eckenberger, to run an advertising campaign featuring Devon, Callie and himself to promote their new product line. Has been in contact. asking when might be possible to arrange the filming. Currently, it would have to replace a pre-scheduled meeting about. Let's just prioritise and get out of the way, I guess. Between story events, you'll return to the hub. Here you can check the latest news and social feeds, emails, and even receive phone calls from other characters throughout the course of Breaking Point 3. The character you control in these hubs can change from visit to visit, each one offering a different perspective on life at Connorsport. Performance and reputation. From here, you'll also be able to check the level of your performance and reputation. These ratings will fluctuate based on your actions both on and off the track. Alright? Gaining a high level in each rating will result in a wider range of responses available in both press, interviews, and department events. Alrighty, that's good to know. Performance. Performance is largely related to how well you and the Connorsport team perform during races. It will be affected by things such as your finishing positions or if you manage to secure the fastest lap of the race. Be mindful, however, that other factors outside of the race may also affect performance. Alright? Reputation. Reputation is all to do with how well the media, fans, and the Formula 1 world perceive you and the team. From appearing frustrated in a post-race interview through to outperforming your rivals on track, all of this will be reflected by your reputation level, alright? Responding to your actions. News, social posts, emails, and phone calls can be impacted by your actions elsewhere in Breakpoint 3. These icons will highlight if a piece of content is present due to your actions, with each represent a different source. From reputation, performance, on-track actions, or press and department event choices, you'll be able to identify how the Formula 1 world is responding to your choices and decisions. Alright, we're finished with that. Alright, let's just go through each one of these. Let's go with news. Let's just accept this call, I guess.
Casper, how's everything shaping up?
Pretty good. We're just about to go over the data from FP3. I want to encourage Callie to adjust the brake balance. She's still locking up coming out of turn 7. And as for Aiden,
Yeah, good. Thank you, Casper. Thanks. Yeah. Casper, listen, we need another strong showing at Imola.
Of course.
Getting a great result in Ferrari homeland would show that we're serious about making the top 3.
And we are, as you know. We've delivered a good car this year, so
But there's always a better car around the corner. Also, I understand my old friend Ernst has been in touch about a shoot with some watches.
Yeah, Eigenberger. Yes, I've given it the go-ahead.
Very good. It's important to me. I'll tell Devon, you tell California. Anyhow, I've got another call to make. Must be off. Ciao.
Alright, let's just go through this list, then we'll go to the track. Social. Anyone else keeping an eye on Connorsport? That team is on the up. Alright, there's different comments. Alright, let's just go out of that email. Let's see what's here. View attachment. Oh, we're at Monza. Is this what the race weekend is? Oh, we are at 2. Monza, not bad. Monza's a pretty cool track. Alright. Alright, let's go to race and see what we can do. We are at Imola, the first race. Selected driver. We've got Callie, what's her last name? Callie Mayer and Aiden Jackson. Well, I don't know if it's going to make a difference on who we choose for the story, but let's just go with Callie, why not? It's different having a female in the Formula 1, so let's just do it. Callie Mayer. I'm assuming they're the one that Davidoff was calling California. Callie's short for California, I'm assuming, but that's not confirmed. Are you sure you'll play as this driver for the rest of this chapter? Are you sure you want to proceed? Yeah, why not? We can change it on the next run-through of this, I guess. Alright, Chapter 1. With the race in full swing, Callie Mayer starts firmly on challenging the race leaders. That's the plan.
What a terrific battle this is. Down the main straight at Imola. Connor Sport against Red Bull. Verstappen against Mayer. And there's contact. Into the gravel goes Mayer. Verstappen races on.
It was always going to be close going into that corner. Tough to go around the outside. Verstappen was so hard, though, so aggressive, as we often see.
Alright, let's...
Everything okay, Callie?
Where was I supposed to go there?
I haven't actually raced on Imola, so this will be my very first time. So let's just learn this track very quickly and see how we go.
Copy, I'm on it.
I thought I was racing on Monza for some reason. This definitely isn't Monza. Shit. My bad. Is that an illegal overtake?
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
My bad. I should have broke a bit earlier. I didn't want to actually run into science. Is this based on 2023? Yeah, 2024, sorry, because Science isn't at Ferrari this year. He's over at Williams. Finished third or above. Alright, that's where Callie came off against Max Verstappen a moment ago. Oh shit. Fuck, get on the track. Not staying on the track too well. Get to third. Oh, shit. I just can't seem to stick onto the track. Not because my front wing's broken. Just don't have any grip. It's not a bad track. I just need to get the corners right. Need more practice on this track.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 0.5 seconds.
Oh, fuck, man. I just can't seem to stick on the track.
Damage to your front wing, damage to your front wing. Suggest we box to change it.
I'm gonna restart if I can, just because fuck, we've taken some big damage. Try and get past Carlos a bit more cleanly.
Where was I supposed to
I know. We'll talk about it later. Right now, let's get your head down, because it looks like you've escaped unscathed.
Copy, I'm on it.
Right, you've been pushing your luck on track limits too much, and we've been given a 3-second penalty.
Oh, fuck. I feel like a 3-second penalty was a bit excessive. I didn't gain an advantage by cutting the corner. I was going to let Science back in front and not go in front of him, so I didn't get an advantage. But anyway, stewards are fucking stupid and don't know what they're doing half the time anyway. That was made evident in Monaco, so 2 mandatory pit stops ruined the fucking race. I don't know if we'll get in front of this other guy.
Gap to the car ahead, 2.3 seconds.
We still have a 3-second penalty we need to make room for. Let's see how we go. Just can't seem to do that corner very well. I really seem to struggle with it. And now we're back above 7 seconds. I just can't seem to get it under. I don't know what my setup on this car is, but fucking shit. And we're back to 8 seconds where we were before. It's just not working. Alright, let's just keep going. Hopefully we can catch up to it.
Okay, mate, we didn't get what we needed there, I'm afraid. But head down, chin up, and let's focus on the rest of the race. I don't know if I particularly believe it's possible to get to fucking
third or above because I just can't seem to close these gaps down.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
Alright, let's just keep going. And we're a fuck off piece of shit. I just need to do tracks I have a bit more experience with because I just haven't done this, so I just don't know the corners at all.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Alright, we got him. Max there. Yeah, definitely not finishing third or higher. Maybe if I had more time. Oh shit. Yeah, I was going to smash into him. Oh, I would have smashed into my teammate. And these penalties are bullshit. Fuck is that? A 3 fucking second penalty every time. Fuck, it's crap. Charles Leclerc. Alright, well, we're going to finish 4th, but our penalty will put us back into like 7th or 8th. No, we are. So is the only option to restart, you don't continue on, is that what I'm getting it from here? Because, alright, give me a second, let me just go get my drink out of the fridge and then we'll try again. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Let's restart. We won't restart our difficulty, lower our difficulty I should say. We'll just restart and try and do better.
Everything okay, Kelly?
So our primary objective is to get to 3rd, that's what we have to do to complete.
Later. Right now, let's get your head down because it looks like you've escaped unscathed.
Copy, I'm on it.
I feel like I should be able to get past in that last corner. Anyway, it's fine. Alright. Oh shit. I wasn't even looking. I was looking over at my the lap times. Alright, so we need to get in front of Max. Fuck my life. I just keep not looking at the screen, I keep looking at other shit. Alright, we need to get in front of Max in the next 2 laps, which after going off the track I don't think will happen, but anyway. And we're off again, for fuck's sakes. I just can't stay on the track. I don't know what setup this car has, but it's actually bullshit.
Car in front, 2.8 seconds.
Alright, let's just lock in a bit more. I'm not getting into 5th before the end of this lap. I just can't seem to get close enough to Max. And I just keep getting blocked by Sargent like a piece of shit. And I'm off again, pretty much. Fuck my life. Mate, don't hit me, you cunt. Yeah, we're going to fail this challenge,
Okay,
yep.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but not to worry. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's focus. Okay, gap ahead, 2.3 seconds.
I just can't seem to do it. I don't know what the hell was wrong with this car. It just feels weird. Like, I normally race in the Ferraris, and we're off again. Fuck my life. Such bullshit. Just can't catch up. Is there a way to change the difficulty maybe? I just can't seem to... I'm just not doing it here. Mate, what the fuck was that? Alright, let's just restart on the lower difficult. I just want to get this done so we can move on.
Everything okay, Callie?
Where was I supposed to go there?
I know. We'll talk about it later. Right now, let's get your head down because it looks like you've escaped unscathed.
Copy, I'm on it.
Even the car doesn't feel right. Oh, fuck off. Fucking let me pass, arsehole. He's intentionally blocking, cunt. You can't do that.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that.
Well, clearly we didn't really achieve anything. We had to lower the difficulty because I'm so shit. Alright, let's just get into fifth, third and above so we can move on to the next challenge. We have to pass our teammate, then we have to pass Piastri. Such bullshit. Fucking let me pass, asshole. I was behind you, so let me pass. I didn't even touch the grass. Why is it lying? Not a huge fan that games have to lie. What is my downforce? Why is my downforce so high? I normally don't have my downforce any higher than like a 15, so that's probably has something to do with it.
Nice move, good job.
Alright, let's just stay on the track would be a good idea. Alright, let's try and get to second just so we don't have to worry about being overtaken. And then losing third. Have a bit of a buffer, I guess, almost. But I don't mind this track, just to get the corners right. Once I learn the corners, it'll be good.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.0 seconds.
Nearly crashed into Perez there, just didn't brake hard enough coming in. Surprised to see Bottas and Perez in the game. I forgot that. So to say they're not even in the game. They're not even in Formula 1 at the moment. Well, Bottas is actually a reserve driver for Mercedes, but Perez is gone for good. Well, he is for the moment. He could return, I guess, potentially, but I doubt it. Alright, we only passed all these people because we lowered the difficulty, which is a shame. Clearly I just couldn't do it. If I had more patience, so we could have done it longer, but I didn't want to keep doing it over and over and over again. The same thing, it just gets boring for people to watch, so I'm not interested in it being boring.
Final lap, push, push.
No one wants to watch me do the same thing over and over till I get it. Well, maybe you do, but I don't think so. I feel like that's not very entertaining. At least when I do this track on the career mode, I know what to expect. It's also good to see Daniel in there. Alright, let's just finish this lap off. And that's the race complete. Prepare to drive trophy.
Hard for that one. Congratulations, well done.
Woo! Yes!
Right, let's just skip the little.
Gotta say, it's been another good day for Connor Sport today.
Let's just skip that as well. For Let's be.
So after a match.
Skip that as well. It's nothing important.
Callie, quite a fierce battle with Max out there today. How did you find going up against him in a situation like that?
Yep, let's do that.
Max has been world champion for the last 3 seasons and he's looking like he'll make it a 4th. He's the best in the world right now. What more can you say? I mean, you don't really get the edge on Max very often, so I am pleased I was able to survive that scrape and come through like I did.
You're now 3rd in the Constructors. That's the best performance we've ever seen from Connor Sport. So what do you put it down to?
Yeah, I attribute it to the team as a whole. Everyone talks about the drivers, but it's really good to remember that we're all in this together. The engineers, the mechanics, strategists, every single person at Connor Sport is giving it their all, working harder than ever, and I think the results are starting to show that.
So do you feel like you're sending a message to the rest of the grid with these kinds of results?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Connor Sports still have this reputation as a new team or a small team, but we're so much more than that. We're here to compete with the best in the world. On our day, we can beat anybody on the grid, and so far this season, we're proving that.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Well, that was interesting. Alright, let's see what's going to happen next. Advance.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes.
Evan.
Hey, Dad. Just congratulating the guys on a job well done.
Yeah, there's no time for that. We all did well. How are preparations coming on for Monaco?
Yeah, I'm sure everything's in hand.
Listen, Devon. We don't have time to rest on our laurels. I want the race data analysed and the full diagnostic reports on Casper's desk before we begin packing down. Listen, you've dropped the ball on this one. You cannot take your foot off the gas, not when Connosport is this close to success. I expect you to take charge. Show the team what a leader is.
Yeah, well, it's a bit difficult, that, Dad. I'm team liaison. Basically, I pass notes between departments. Not exactly leadership material, is it?
Devon, you have got to focus on the bigger picture. Casper.
Davidoff. Devon, can you give us a minute? Just need to talk to your father.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. I'll just go and liaise, yeah?
Davidoff, why so full on?
I'm just trying to motivate him, is all. He needs to stay focused.
Yeah, I'm talking about the team. They've just had a fantastic result, and you're... Just give them some space to simmer down, to celebrate.
Of course. You're right. But we cannot lose momentum now, Casper. Everything must be in its place.
What are you planning?
What do you mean?
I've seen that face before. I mean, whatever it is, just keep me informed. I don't want any nasty surprises.
I'm just looking out for my family, that's all.
Okay.
Alright, well that's all good. Let's just check our news. See what's up. Let's enter this phone call, see what David wants.
Hi.
Callie, sorry to miss the debrief. What a race.
Yeah, thanks.
Listen, let me take you out for dinner to congratulate you.
What? One of you and Aiden's little soirees? No, thank you.
Hey, don't be like that, California. You're always welcome. I always invite you and you always say no.
You invited me once in Monaco when I found out you were going without me.
That was just a misunderstanding.
In fact, I think it was Aiden who invited me.
I'm not getting into this. Look, are you coming or not?
Dad, I'm sure you mean well, but the last time we tolerated each other long enough to eat a meal, you spent the whole evening telling me to sit up straight. I could do without the stress. I just want to relax. I just want to enjoy my evening without feeling you're judging me all night.
Fine. I'm sure you'll have a perfectly good time on your own.
Well, if I had the choice, I would have gone for the dinner, but anyway. Oh, who's calling now? Who the hell was Evelyn?
Mum. She answers. I finally got through. Congratulations, Cal. What a race that was.
Yeah, thanks. You'll never guess. Dad invited me to dinner to congratulate me.
Well, I'm sure that'll be fun.
Yeah, I politely declined.
Oh, and I'm sure that didn't annoy him at all.
Everything I do annoys him.
Oh, just ignore him, Cal. He's an old man trying to clear his guilty conscience.
Hard to ignore him. I work for him now.
Oh, that's true, but you just do you. You don't owe him anything.
Thanks, Mum. I should go.
Absolutely. Congrats again. Bye.
Right, let's just check our email. Anything here? Alright, let's just have a quick look at settings. Maybe let's just put it back to challenging where it was. Alright, let me just check. Yeah, put it back to challenging. Go to next chapter. I think we'll leave it there today, guys. For this will be part 1 of our Breaking Point stream. So I'll leave it there, and then when we come back next time, we'll do part 2, and we'll go into the next chapter. But thank you for watching, guys. I'll put this on YouTube, so you can probably on YouTube the next half hour to an hour once it uploads. And I'll see you next time. Won't be streaming for the next few days as I'm going away. So the Hitman Elusive Stowaway comes out later today. I won't be able to do it straight away, but I'll probably be able to do it Sunday night. So if anyone who wants to watch it, just wait a few days and you'll see it pop up on my YouTube, and feel free. But I did do the challenge bend at like 47 on Hitman for the new challenge in Sapienza that came out yesterday. So if you need help doing that challenge, it should be on the YouTube. Go check it out, and it'll be up there for you. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cold Card out.